Jesus wants to speak, so I'm going to speak with Jesus. Come, divine will, come speak in my speaking. Welcome to another little short teaching on the divine will. This is In Order to Forget Herself from Volume 11, August the 14th, 1912. As I was in my usual state, my always lovable Jesus told me, "My daughter, in order to forget herself, the soul should make it in such a way that everything she does, and which is necessary to her, she does as if I myself wanted to do it in her. If she prays, she should say, 'It is Jesus who wants to pray,' and I pray together with her. If she has to work, 'It is Jesus who wants to work.' It is Jesus who wants to walk. It is Jesus who wants to take food, who wants to sleep, who wants to get up, who wants to enjoy himself. And so with all the other things of life. For example, it is Jesus who wants to have a coffee. Someone have a coffee with Jesus. It's Jesus who wants to go out and have a meeting with someone. So I'm going to go out and have a meeting with someone. It's Jesus who wants to go to Mass. So I'm going to go to Mass with Jesus. It's Jesus who wants to drive to the shops. So I'm going to drive to the shops with Jesus. Only in this way can the soul forget herself, because she will do everything, not only because I want it, but because I myself want to do it. It is necessary precisely to me. So don't forget, folks, these are the ordinary duties of life, the ordinary things of life. So when we do the ordinary day-to-day things in our life, our duties, we simply say, Jesus wants to do it, so I'm going to do it with Jesus. And this way, we forget ourselves. Now, one day, I was working, and I thought to myself, how can it be that while I am working, it is Jesus who works in me, and he himself wants to do this work? And Jesus, I myself and my fingers, which are yours, which are in yours, are working. My daughter, when I was on earth, did my hands not lower themselves to work the wood, to hammer the nails, and to help my foster father Joseph? While I was doing that with those very hands, with those fingers, I created souls and called other souls back to the other life. I divinized all human actions. I sanctified them, giving them a divine merit to each one of them. That was, the print was slightly smaller than what I expected, but look at the hands in the image. Notice the finger on the right hand with the material curled around it. Notice where the position of the thumbs are. These minor actions were divinized by Christ. He gave a divine merit to each tiny action and divinized each tiny action. In the movements of my fingers, I called in sequence all the movements of your fingers and those of others. And if I saw that they were doing them for me, or because I wanted to do them with them, I continued my life of Nazareth in them, and I felt as though cheered by them for the sacrifice with the imitations of my hidden life, giving them the merit of my very life. Sorry, the humiliations of my hidden life. Think about the fact that you're going to be doing all these tiny actions And they're going to form your own hidden life in the divine will. All the tiny things you do each day, which are only going to be seen by God. These are the movements, these are the actions, the sanctifying things that are going to usher in a new era of peace. Colossians 3 verse 3. For you have died, the life you live is hidden with Christ in God. Just one more footnote. God has already established how many acts you need to do in the divine will in order for you to bring in the era of peace. Fiat voluntas tua.